So, according to Houston Texans player Stefon Diggs and model and TV personality Mulan Hernandez, these casual relationships be kicking folks' tail. Go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe to my page, Peacefully Real. So, recently, Stefon Diggs has filed a civil lawsuit against Mulan Hernandez and one of her associates. Allegedly, back in June of last year, Mulan Hernandez pulled up on Stefon Diggs at his spot and wouldn't leave, damaged some of his property, including a watch that was worth over $100,000. Threw that man phone in the toilet, was putting her hands on him, and was talking crazy to him at about 6 o'clock in the morning after she had been out. Don't really have any information on why she came over there or how she even got inside. But these are the things that happened once she gained entry. So apparently it got so bad that he left his own spot. Stefon Diggs done got ran up out his own house by a woman that he had a casual relationship with for a few months. So, allegedly, she went to the hospital on the same day of this incident, actually, and stated she had some injuries from falling on the floor. And allegedly, she went back about a week later with the same symptoms, but saying that it was because she had been hit in the back of her head. And Stefon Diggs is alleging that Mulan Hernandez and the associate she was with that night were trying to extort him. And so he put his foot down and was like, he ain't finna deal with all this. So he went and filed a lawsuit. And the lawsuit is asking for damages from no less than $250,000 and no more than $1 million. And among some of the causes of action is intentional infliction of emotional distress, trespassing, aiding and abetting, and conspiracy. And there were allegedly some threats made by Mulan Hernandez regarding Stefon Diggs' career. And apparently he wasn't playing about his football career, and he was not about to be subjected to her threats. So, to me, reading this story as an attorney, I would like to get some more information on the injuries that she allegedly went to seek medical attention for. Was June the 7th in the evening. And it was actually the same day that she had, bust up in his house early in the morning. So I would like to know if the injuries was from whatever happened at his house. Why did she say that it was from falling on the wet floor? And then go back to seek medical attention a week later and say that it was from that altercation. So yeah, I would like to know a little bit more about that. Was the injuries actually from a wet flow, or was the injuries actually from whatever went down up in his house? And has she did herself a disservice by going back a week later and changing up her story? Because a week later she says that she allegedly got the injuries from being hit in the back of the head. And he states that he didn't put his hands on her except for in self-defense. I don't know. Sound like a little Donkey Kong going on. So, yeah, those are the questions that I have that I would like to have filled in the blanks from what I've read. To me, there's consequences for your actions. I'm not surprised that, this is the route that he took. I have found the absence of criminal charges. So I don't know if that's changed. I know a lot of people typically ask, like, well, why didn't they file criminal charges? You really don't get to tell people, how they pursue justice. You don't have to pick one or the other. You can pick both. And it's up to the person who has been affected, how they seek their justice. I don't feel like either way minimizes their experience. I just think it's a personal preference. The thing that stood out to me, just as far as being a single woman and dating, is like how serious this casual relationship got. I cannot imagine anybody who I am currently getting to know pulling up on me like this for several reasons. One being, I don't even like company at my house. And I can't imagine there being anything that goes on between us that would make you think it was the move to pull up on me after you leave the club and need to get something off your chest that early in the morning. I ain't nobody's emergency contact. My phone be on do not disturb. So if you can't even reach me by phone, what make you think that it would be cool for you to pull up at my door? That's crazy to me. But also, I couldn't imagine doing that to no man. Like, I can't imagine describing any type of relationship that I have with a man as casual and being emboldened to pull up on them like that. Like, clearly, the description illustrates that it ain't that serious. But the casualness of the relationship is basically a code for having relations. But there was no commitment. There was no expectation. It shouldn't have been. And you know what I'm saying? Like, this is, one of the consequences. This is one of the consequences of getting in situations with individuals and not setting boundaries, not moving according to what it is you really want, and also doing things in a way that, is sloppy. Having relations just brings so much drama and so much trouble. And it ends up being like not even worth the hassle of it. You know what I'm saying? But for some reason, with all the examples that we see, there still doesn't seem to be a clicking with people that maybe you shouldn't be laying with everybody. Maybe there is a way that you can actually connect with somebody in a meaningful way, and who will actually be the person that you can connect with like that without all the drama. Me personally, I would consider that to be your spouse. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, to me, this story is completely horrible. I'm still messed up at the fact that man left his own house. Like, I can't imagine somebody pulling up on me at 6 o'clock in the morning, leaving the club, and then come and run me up out my own spot. And not in Texas either, baby. Because Texans do things a little different. So this just sounds like a horror story to me. And it's crazy to me that these are people who clearly have some type of history that is very deep. But what do y'all think? I feel like there is some more information out there that would fill in some gaps for me. Like I said earlier, I would like to know, how she even got inside the house. You know what I'm saying? I would like to know, what possibly agitated her for her to want to stop by there after leaving the club. You know what I'm saying? Like, after the club, it's usually like, get something to eat. So I can't imagine wanting to leave the club and going to pull up on somebody who ain't got no obligation to me and I ain't got no obligation to them. Like, we're Whataburger. You know, what size me some fries? Let me get a garden salad. For real. But yeah, I would like to know that. I would like to know, why she was so upset that she was destroying property. Like, what was the conversation going on during this altercation? And, why did the witness join in on this? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know who Mulan's associate is, but I know she got to be somewhere over there talking about some, now you got me mixed up with Big Worm. Because it seemed to me that Mulan was the one doing, all the breaking and the cutting up and all of that. But now Mulan associate is in the lawsuit too. like, girl, now you got me, you know what I'm saying, as a defendant in a lawsuit, because I was over there with you. Like, baby, you got to drop some folks off. You got to drop some folks off. You got to Uber home sometimes. Sometimes you can't be involved in folk mess. You know what I'm saying? It is not worth it, Miss Seeley. So, yeah, But I'm actually not even surprised that he moved like this, because I feel like being a professional athlete comes with a lot of drama and being extorted and having people try to take advantage and, use your career as something to attack. I'm sure that happens pretty often. And, putting it out on the forefront will definitely get some folks off your back. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be watching this case to see how it goes down, see if it gets settled. But yeah, y'all tell me what y'all think about Stefon Diggs filing a lawsuit against the woman he was having a casual relationship with. Go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe to my page, Peacefully Real. Are you wanting to grow your relationship with the Lord and you really don't know where to start? I can relate because I have been there. I had a strong desire to get closer to the Lord, but I just really didn't know what else I needed to do, because I was already going to church service, going to Bible study, reading my Bible. And I ended up getting some very life-changing advice from my grandma. And my desire to grow closer to the Lord became a reality. I can honestly say I have a friendship with the Lord, and I'm grateful for it. So much that I considered, what if other people are feeling like I felt? What is it that I can do to help them grow their relationship and experience and enjoy this same friendship that I have with him? And I created my ebook, The Relationship Standard. And in this ebook, I explain my journey and what my experiences were that have led me to where I'm at now. And you can now find this ebook, The Relationship Standard, at the website peacefullyreal.com.